Iran has announced a major gold discovery at the Shadan gold mine in South Khorasan province, a find that could become one of the most significant in recent decades. According to the National Ministry of Industry, Mines and Trade, geological studies approved by the ministry confirm a new vein containing 7.95 million tons of oxide gold ore and 53.1 million tons of sulfide gold ore. That amounts to about 61 million tons of proven ore in total at the site. The distinction between oxide ore and sulfide ore is important. The oxide ore, some 7.95 million tons, is considered relatively easy and cost-effective to process. It can often be exploited via simpler conventional methods, which could allow near-term extraction and processing. In contrast, the much larger portion, 53.1 million tons of sulfide ore, is more technically challenging. Sulfide ore generally requires more advanced metallurgical treatment before gold can be efficiently recovered, which tends to raise costs and extend timelines. The newly confirmed vein at Shadan has been described by semi-official media as part of one of the country's most important mines. The announcement comes at a time when Iran is under significant economic pressure. Sanctions, inflation, currency volatility, and currency depreciation have strained the economy and public finances. Officials have previously indicated that the country would benefit from enlarging its domestic gold reserves. In September 2025, the head of the Central Bank of Iran, Mohammadreza Farzin, said that in 2023-2024, the bank had been among the world's top 5 central banks in gold purchases. Another central bank official, Yekta Ashrafi, has previously emphasized that boosting gold reserves is essential to strengthen the economy under the weight of sanctions. Iran currently operates around 15 gold mines, and before this find, the largest known mine was Zarshuran mine in the northwest. Some analysts argue that if the new Shadan vein's ore can be economically extracted and processed, this discovery could position Shadan among Iran's most valuable mineral assets. That said, industry experts caution that ore tonnage alone does not equal extractable gold. Much depends on the grade, the concentration of gold per ton of ore, and the efficiency of metallurgical processes. Without publicly disclosed assay results and resource classifications under internationally accepted standards, concrete estimates of actual gold yield remain speculative. The presence of oxide ore is encouraging because it could support a relatively rapid start of production, generating revenue sooner. That revenue could then potentially fund the more capital-intensive development needed for the sulfide ore. For a country dealing with sanctions, limited foreign investment, and pressure on its currency and foreign exchange reserves, a large domestic gold deposit could prove strategically valuable. Domestic production of gold could reduce the need for foreign exchange-dependent gold imports and boost non-oil revenue sources. In parliamentary and economic circles in Tehran, there is cautious optimism. The discovery is seen as a potential lifeline, one that, if developed responsibly, could help shore up reserves, create jobs, attract industrial investment, and provide a buffer against external economic shocks. Still, significant challenges remain. Processing sulfide ore often demands complex infrastructure, advanced metallurgical technology, and sizable capital investment. Under current sanctions and limited access to foreign technology and financing, Iran's ability to fully exploit this deposit may face substantial hurdles. Moreover, until detailed assay data showing ore grades and recoverable gold quantities are made public, any projections about actual gold output or economic windfall must be approached with caution. The official statements highlight proven reserves in terms of ore tons, but this does not yet guarantee high yields. For ordinary citizens, many of whom have witnessed the rial's value plunge while inflation soared, gold has long served as a trusted store of value. The prospect of increased domestic gold production may raise hopes of improved access to bullion, possibly stabilizing prices and providing a hedge against currency instability. On the geopolitical front, a large domestic gold reserve could also provide Tehran with more financial flexibility, useful in navigating economic isolation, sanctions, and limited access to global capital markets. It may offer the government a tool to better manage foreign exchange shortages, build strategic reserves, or even use gold for trade or barter in constrained international circumstances. Yet, even as hopes rise, so does scrutiny. International observers emphasize that concrete development plans, including feasibility studies, metallurgical assessments, infrastructure investment, and compliance with global mining and environmental standards would be needed for Shadan to become a reliable contributor to Iran's gold output. Without those, the find remains an impressive geological discovery rather than a guaranteed economic windfall. From Tehran to the remote mountains of South Khorasan, the news of this discovery has already shifted conversations about Iran's economic future. Questions now swirl around how quickly extraction can begin, what the actual yield will be, and whether the government can mobilize the resources and technology to turn ore in the ground into gold in vaults. For now, the official numbers stand: a new vein validated by government authorities promising 7.95 million tons of oxide ore and 53.1 million tons of sulfide ore. Whether the promise becomes reality remains to be seen. As the months ahead bring deeper geological analysis and early-stage engineering studies, the scale and viability of Iran's new gold deposit will become clearer. Experts note that even if only a portion of the ore proves economically recoverable, the discovery could still reshape parts of Iran's industrial strategy, particularly in sectors seeking alternatives to foreign exchange-dependent imports. What remains uncertain is the speed at which Iran can mobilize the technology, investment, and regulatory planning required for a deposit of this size, all factors that will determine whether Shadan becomes a transformative national asset or a long-term, slow-moving project. For now, the announcement stands as a rare moment of optimism in an economy defined largely by pressure and constraint. The discovery underscores both the geological potential of Iran's eastern provinces and the economic stakes attached to any new source of strategic minerals. Whether this find ultimately strengthens national reserves, supports domestic industries, or simply signals the promise of untapped resources, its long-term impact will depend on decisions made in the coming years. The discovery at Shadan marks an important starting point, but its real significance will emerge only as plans move from exploration toward production.